Hello everyone, I'm Alicia. Welcome to my Beautiful Nights channel. For this video, I'm going to show you guys two different hauls that I got from two different places. I got a haul to show you from Lima Beads and another haul from JTV Jewel School. So first I'm going to show you the Lima Beads haul because that's the first place I ordered from. Now, Lima Beads had a sale going on their site. It was a Halloween thing, so I actually ordered from them October 31st, and then the next day I ordered from Jewel School. So Lima Beads had this Halloween sale going on that everything was 20% off, so it was 20% off my entire order. And then they had this trick-or-treating thing going on with these houses, and you could click on a house and choose a free gift from one of the houses. But they had a spending thing, so like if you spent I went to the $60 one. If you spent $60, you get to choose a strand from 3 houses, and there was like 3 gifts in each house. So anyways, I looked at all of the gifts that were available, and the most expensive thing was in the $60 spending limit was the strand that I ended up getting, which was the Lapis Lazuli. So this strand here I got for free, but if you look at their higher spending things, the stuff was way cheaper than this. It just didn't make sense to me that they would have the 4 and 5 millimeter Lapis Lazuli in the cheaper spending bracket, whatever you want to call it. And they had these other strands that were pretty strands, but this here was like the best quality strand, and if you spent that, you know, in the middle, you would get this strand for free. So I also got this black strand for free. This is Onyx, and when you subscribe to Lima Beads, they have a lunch special every Tuesday, which I think today is Tuesday, and they have a few things in their lunch special, and sometimes there'll be something free there, and this is black Onyx. It's a gemstone strand, and I think this was $3 or more regular price, and I ended up getting this strand for free. And the thing is, you have to put the strand in your cart, and I think it's only in there for a week till the next lunch special, but if it sells out, you miss out on it. So I ended up getting this for free. I was happy about that. So that's I think was a $3 value. And this was the Trick or Treat, the Halloween free gift that I got, and this strand was $15 or $16 regular price, and I got it for free. It's Lapis Lazuli. It's a 4 and 5 millimeter strand. It's so pretty. And I just can't believe that they had, you spend $60 and you can get this free $15, $16 strand, and then they had things that were cheaper where you had to spend, I think it was $150, and you would get one of those items. So I don't know. You could pick whatever you wanted from the houses, but you can only get one item. But I just thought this was the nicest thing that they had. I really love the lapis. So those two here were free. So that's like $20 right there in free beads. And I had the 20% off my entire order, so I ended up saving $18, and then I got $20 worth of beads, so I did get a good deal. So I got these charms here. These are the newer charms. This one here was on clearance. It was really cheap. How much was it? I have my list here. There's a turtle fish flower. This was 35 cents. Pretty cheap, and it's beautiful. Look how thick the bail is. And this here is actually caved in, and part of me wants to put resin in here, and then I can have a double-sided pendant. I thought that would be cool, because it is deep enough to have resin in there. It's kind of like a spoon. So that was a nice find. And then this flower here, and I got 20% off everything on my list. This flower here was $1.73, and I got 20% off this. I got 20% off that 35-cent pendant. And all of these charms, by the way, are pewter, except for this one. This just says that it's plated. But these here are pewter, and this is so cute. I love this. It's not double-sided, but that's okay. I'm fine with that. It's really thick. I love flowers. And then I had to get the fish. He's so adorable. I thought he would be awesome on a bracelet. And I am a turtle freak. I've had pet turtles forever now. I have some turtles in a pond in my front yard, and they're probably almost 20 years old. I've had them for a long time, since I was a little kid. And I just had to get this. Look how cute he is. There was another turtle. It was really fancy. He was so decorative. He had spirals and swirls on one side, and then he had another pattern on the other side. And I put it in my cart, and I didn't make my order in time, and I missed out on him. He sold out. So these were pretty cheap. The turtle was $1.68, and it was 20% off of that. And the fish was 55 cents. And did I say the flower was... What was the flower? The flower was $1.73. And again, 20% off that. So those are the small things I got. And for the longest time, I have been wanting citrine. This is a grade A gemstone. It's an 8mm. They're 16-inch strands. They were $16.95 each, and it's 20% off. And I have never seen this gem strand, because I always have to shop online. I don't have a bead store in my area, so I was really happy to see these. I've never seen citrine in a round strand, and I've never seen a quality this nice before in the citrine strand. Look at how beautiful they are. The clarity is unbelievable. If I just saw these in person, I would say that they were glass beads, because they're so crystal clear. They are just unbelievably gorgeous. I love them so much. And I was just going to get one strand, but I had to go to that $60 spending thing so I can get my free $15 strand of beads. And so I ended up getting 2 of those. I also got something that I've wanted for a long time. The next 2 items, these here and the next 2 items, are things I've been wanting for a long time. So this here is Larimar. And I am shocked at how big these nuggets are. I thought they were going to be smaller, and when I got it, I was so excited, because I thought they were going to be like half of the size. I don't know why sometimes when I buy beads, I don't. When there's something like this here. So it says on my receipt that this is 10 through 17 by 10 through 13 millimeter nuggets. So when you see that, you're not, really thinking in your head, how big is that? But they're just so big. Look at how beautiful they are. I love them. I have wanted Larimar forever. And the Larimar rounds are so expensive. I think that their 6mm Larimar round bead strand was like $70. It was absolutely gorgeous, but there is no way that I would ever pay that much for one strand of beads. That is crazy. This here is an expensive buy for me. I never spend this kind of money on gemstone strands. And did I tell you that it was $15.90 for the strand, and it was 20% off of that. So I'm really happy with these. Here is the other one. They're beautiful. I really love them. I think I'm probably going to be hoarding these beads because they're so expensive, and I don't normally spend money on gemstone strands like this. Now, this strand here is unbelievable. I saw this when it first came out. Every week they sent out emails of the things that they get in stock. And when I saw this, it just about knocked my socks off. And again, I was not expecting it to be this big. And I was wondering when I got it, it said that it was faceted, but I was wondering if the one side was flat because of how it looked in the picture, and I was right, it was flat. So this is called Twilight Purple Agate. It's a graduated faceted nugget. They're called nugget drops. And it's a necklace set. It's 16 by 23 through 20 by 32 millimeter sizes. So the sizes are varying. And I'm going to zoom in on this because this strand is just unbelievable. Look at each and every one of them. I almost put this back. I had it in my cart for months now. But I just couldn't believe how each strand, or each bead, how beautiful each and every one of them are. They're so pretty. And I'm going to flip over and show you what the back looks like, because even the back is gorgeous. Look at that one. So it's faceted, but some of them have this texture here. Look at the texture on that. Isn't that pretty? It's so pretty. This is probably the most expensive gemstone strand that I've ever bought. This was $19.90 and it was 20% off. So pretty. Look at this one. It has a lot of teal turquoise in it. They're so cool. This one here has like green and yellow right there. I see orange. Look at that one. Okay, so that's the top. Now look at the back. Look at this. Now there was another Twilight one there. It was like the slab slices. That one was cool too, but I thought I would probably use this one more than the other one. I was unsure about that one because I saw that some of the slabs were not completely round. Some of them were like broken. So I ended up going with this, and I just love this so much. Look at that one. They're so gorgeous. So this was $20 strand, 20% off, and it seems expensive, but it's drop dead gorgeous. And if you count the beads, I think I counted 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So that's like $1 a pendant. Less than $1 a pendant. There's one extra. So it's gorgeous. And I would pay $1 for each one of these. They are just so gorgeous. And I don't think it tells you how many you're going to get on a strand when you buy it. But I just love this. This strand is just unbelievable. And I'm probably going to be hoarding this too. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I think that it weighs a ton. It is really heavy, and it's a graduated strand, so I don't imagine myself making a necklace with all of this. It would be like a Flintstone necklace because it's so heavy. But I'm just amazed at its beauty. It's so pretty. Okay, I'm going to put this away, and we're going to go to the next haul, which is from Jewel School. Now I'm going to show you what I got from JTV Jewel School. So I have been watching Jewel School a lot lately, and you know what? I'm never on their schedule. I never really get to watch it live. But on Halloween Day, I actually finally got to watch it live. And what I do is I actually record it, which is kind of silly because if I want to buy a lot of the things, I can't buy it because they're sold out. But I just watch it because I find it inspirational. I like to see the famous jewelry designers on Jewel School. So anyways, I was watching Jewel School Halloween Day, and at the time I was editing videos and pictures, and they had a sale going on. They had gemstone strands. There was 13 strands in this set, and I've seen a lot of their gemstone strands, and I've liked some of the stones in them, and I either didn't like the other ones, or I already had them, or I felt that the price wasn't good enough for me, or, you know, there was some reason why I didn't get it. But I finally found, like, the best gemstone strand set for me, and I just couldn't believe. Every time she added a new strand, I'm like, what? No way. That's in the set. That's in the set. It was just unbelievable. So this was regularly $55. It went down to $49, which isn't a big discount. But I was just blown away by all of the strands that were in it, and they were bead strands I've been wanting for a long time, and so I just made the order. Now, here's what happened. Instead of calling in and making the order, I went online and I was looking at pictures of the strands online, and I just bought it online. And plus, when you order online, they change the shipping stuff all the time. But if you spent $49, you get free shipping. So I had bought it online. So I bought it online, and I went back to editing my video, and I got an email that there was a sale going on, and there was big discounts. I'm like, what? I didn't see this when I just ordered my beads. So I went back to the store, and it went down in price again. It was $55. It went down to $49, and then when I went back, it went down to $42. So I canceled my order. Thank God I realized this. And because it went down to $42, I wasn't going to get free shipping. and it would cost me 50 bucks to pay for the shipping. So I ended up adding something else to my order that I saw earlier on the show that I love to death, because that also went down in price. So now I'm going to show you what I got. This is a set strand of 13 strands, and I'm going to go through all of them with you guys. The first one here is Golden Opal. This is stunning. It's a lot like the citrine that I got from Lima Beads, but it has a milky color to it. It's not so transparent, but it's still a very beautiful strand. And by the way, these are all nuggets. They're not gemstone chips, they are gemstone nuggets. So there's one. And I also got pink tourmaline. Now, I haven't really seen that golden opal much, so I don't know if that is an expensive gemstone, but I do know that this pink tourmaline is expensive. Whenever I see it, it's pretty pricey. And it was funny because right before she showed this set, she had a smaller set of tourmaline and something else, and that was really pricey. And then they ended up showing this set, and at the time the prices have changed so much. These were like $3 something a strand, and they realized that they kind of screwed up and they shouldn't have showed this afterwards, because everybody's going to buy this set instead of the other one. So anyways, this is pink tourmaline. It's very pretty. I love that too. I never thought I would get that because it's so pricey. And then Botswana agate, which is another gemstone that I've been loving. And I have really been into the organic shapes lately. I've always worked with rounds, you know, shapes like that, but the organic shapes, the chips and the nuggets, I've really been into these lately. They're so pretty. Again, it's the Botswana agate, and then after that is the Iolite, which I think is also another pricey gemstone strand. And when I was watching this on TV, I thought that these looked like they were chunkier, and then when I got them in person, the strands look thinner to me. This is the Iolite. It's kind of looking like amethyst on my camera screen, but I will say that it's more of a bluish color. A bluish purple. It's pretty. Then after that, there's Aquamarine, which is another expensive stone. And every time she added another one to the display, I was so shocked that no way, that strand's in this set. That one, that one, that one, every single one of them. It's just so pretty. This is Aquamarine. It's so gorgeous. I just can't believe all of the beads in this set was just so amazing. Okay, the next one is Multicolor Beryl. This one's beautiful too. So pretty. And then the Blue Lace Agate. This is another gemstone that I love to death, and it's so pricey. I never thought I would get it. Look at how beautiful it is. You can see the lines right there in the patterns and the beads. And then after that, there is Larimar. Now, when I made the order from Lima Beads, there was another nugget strand I was looking at, and it was smaller. And so I was just going to get the big strand and the small strand, and I was trying to get to that $60 mark so I can get my free $15 lapis. And then I realized, you know what? The bigger strand is only like $5 more, I think it was. So I ended up getting 2 big strands, and I'm happy I did, because the very next day I got this from Jewel School, and this is like the same size that I was gonna get. And this is Larimar. So gorgeous. I am a huge fan of blue colors. I love the turquoise blues, and there is a lot of blue in this set. So after the Larimar is the Apatite. This is another beautiful strand. Look at that color. And then Labradorite. And this strand here, the nuggets on this one, is actually bigger than the other ones. And if these are still in stock, I will leave links for them down there in the description bar, but they have gone up in price, but you can watch them like a hawk, like I do, and wait for them to go down. And the next one is rutilated quartz. This one here is stunning, and again, and it's like that citrine that I love so much. And some of them, if you look, this one here, you could see gold going through it. Look at that. Look at this one. They're so beautiful. Okay, that was the rutilated quartz. And now, peach moonstone. And it also said sunstone. So I don't know if it has two different names or if there's actually two different stones in here. This is also a very pretty strand. And then the last one is kyanite, which is another blue color. And it's also very pretty. So I totally love this. I've watched Jewel School a lot lately, and like I said, I've seen so many different gemstone strands, and I haven't really found one that was like, oh, I have to have that. But this set, I just had to have this set. I could not believe all the colors in it. And each stone, it just blew my mind. The Larimar, the aquamarine, the tourmaline, the rutilated quartz, just every strand. It's like, I love each and every one of them. And you know, sometimes when you buy things in a set, I've said this before, you will like a few things, but not all of them. So I'm really happy with this set. So now I'm going to show you the last thing in my haul, which was the thing that I actually ended up adding to the order so I can get free shipping. And the other thing went down in price too because of the sale that was going on. I forgot to mention that this set here was on a stretch pay for 5 payments. So I'll be paying on this for 5 months, and it's like 8 something a month. So I'm just really happy with this. So the next thing I got, this is something I never thought I would get, and I ended up buying it because I thought, when am I ever going to get a chance to buy this again? Because every time I see it, it is so overpriced, and it's a rare gemstone. It's hard to get, and I thought it was an amazing deal. So this is, I lost my receipt. Where'd it go? Here it is. This is Tanzanite chipped strands, set of 3 strands, an approximate 34 to 36 inches. And again, there's 3 strands. So this was regularly $42. It went down to $32. And this was on stretch pay too. It was on a stretch pay of 3 payments. So it's a little over $10 a month I'll be paying on it, but I just can't believe that I actually own Tanzanite. And they are really long strands, 34 and 36 inch approximate, so look at how beautiful they are. There's only one complaint that I have. These beads smell weird. I don't know why they smell weird, but they have the weirdest odor, and it is so strong. They just stink, but they are gorgeous. So I have to overlook their smelliness because they are so pretty. Maybe it's where they stored them at in their warehouse. I don't know. But there's one strand, and they're all exactly the same. They're so pretty. Tanzanite is very expensive, and if you get like the round stones teardrops, they cost a lot more. Really expensive. So I thought this is the closest I will ever get to Tanzanite, is with a gemstone chip strand, so I ended up going this way. I need to trim these strings. They're so long. But they are beautiful. And stinky. But I love them. They just need to be aired out, that's all. They're stunning. This is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like this video, leave me a comment, subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, and don't forget to click the bell button so you get notified when I upload new videos, and like me on Facebook. And don't forget to share pictures of the jewelry you've made from my videos on my Facebook page, and follow me on Pinterest. Thanks for watching.